So we're going to go ahead and get started. So please slide to the back of your chair, and you can lean into the back of your chair, uncross your legs, feet flat on the floor, your shoulders and arms relaxing down, and let your eyes close or lower. Feel your jaw relax as you do so. Your belly softens, your hands ungrip, the feet melt. We'll start with a little bit of breath work. So inhaling through your nose, fill your lungs, and exhale softly through your mouth. Inhale again through the nose, and exhale softly through the mouth. Again, in through your nose. Exhale, mouth. Adding on to this practice this time, again, inhale through your nose and hold your breath in at the top of the inhale for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale through the nose, holding the breath in at the top of the inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, mouth. One more time. Inhale. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Allowing the mouth to close, breathing through the nostrils. Inhale and exhale if you can. And just feeling how that short breath practice has affected your system. Maybe you feel a bit more present. Maybe you can feel your nervous system settling down. When you're ready, take a deeper, fuller breath. And slowly allow the eyes to open, bringing yourself back to the space around you. Welcome back. Good. So that breathing practice is one that you can throw into your day at any point. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out of the mouth. And then if you feel like it, holding the breath in again for about 3 counts or so, just long enough to actually stop the breath. And that actually helps to put stopping points in your mind as well. So if you're finding yourself ruminating, if you're stressing out, if you're kind of doing a lot of cyclical thinking, that one will help to kind of pull you out of that. And it asks you to calm your nervous system. So without further ado, go ahead and slide to the edge of your chair. Have the knees hip width apart, heels stacking underneath your knees. And let's relax your arms down by your sides. Good. Now with your next inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides, reach up and overhead, and exhale, release the arms back down. Get these shoulders warmed up. Inhale, reach up again. And exhale, release the arms. Again, inhale. And exhale. Let's do about 2 more times. Reach up, inhale. And release. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Interlace your fingers in front of you. Turn the palms away from you and extend your arms forward. Keeping the arms extended, reach them up and overhead, reaching up through the wrists. Big stretch upward like you just woke up. Feeling length in the arms and shoulders, but also in the sides of the body. Reach, reach, reach. Deep breath in. And exhale, release the arms on down. Take an adjusting breath, feel sensation. And we're gonna do a little bit more with that extension exercise. So again, interlace your fingers, turn the palms away from you and extend the arms forward. Then go ahead and reach them up and overhead, reaching through the wrists. And this time, think about your left hip bone and think about it kind of bolting down to your chair. It's going to stay there. And as it stays there, go ahead and lean to your right with your upper body. Keeping the left hip grounded, leaning to the right, feeling length on that left side. Breathe with it. Good. Sitting back up. Release the arms for a moment. Notice the difference between the two sides of your body. And it probably feels like we should do the other side. So let's do that. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms away from you, extend the arms forward, and then up. Really reach up. And this time, think about your right hip bolting down onto the chair and keep it there. And then just lean the upper body to the left, creating length in the right rib cage. Taking deep breaths while you are here. Good. Sitting up. Exhale, release the arms on down. Good. Feeling sensation. All right. So you keep facing forward. I'll turn sideways so you can see my spine. Never thought I'd say that for a living, but here we are. So sitting nice and tall. With your inhale, roll your shoulders down your back, look up. With your exhale, roll the shoulders forward, look down at your thighs or lap. Inhale, open back up again. And exhale, round the upper back. Just some spinal flexes here. Keep moving. Inhale, opening. Exhale, rounding. Creating some mobility in the upper spine and in the muscles of the chest. It also creates some pliability around the sternum, your breastbone. There's some cartilage between the bone itself and the rib cage. You actually might feel your sternum pop here sometimes. That's okay. Because with that pliability comes a higher capacity for your breath. You'll breathe more efficiently, which can help with a host of different things, including fatigue. So a couple more times. Good, and then come to a neutral spine. Relax the shoulders down and feel sensation. Good, and then bringing yourself on back. And we'll do some dynamic twisting, meaning we'll keep moving throughout the practice. So arms by your sides. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take your right arm forward, your left arm behind you. Twist, 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 look in behind you. Inhale, unwind, bring the arms back up. And then exhale, bring the left hand forward, right arm back, twist, looking behind you. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, twist in the first direction. Inhale, back up. And exhale, twist in the second direction. And then just keep going. Inhale, unwinding. And exhale, twisting. Moving on your breath, going as slowly or quickly as your body is feeling it wants to today. Inhale, unwinding. Exhale, twisting. Just a few more times, creating this rotation in the spine. Good, and then twist it to one side. It doesn't matter which one, we'll do both. We're gonna stay in the twist. And as you come into the hold itself, with your inhale, sit up taller. With your exhale, roll the back shoulder back further, looking as far back behind you as you can manage. Staying here about 3 or 4 breaths. And then with an inhale, unwind to lift the arms up. Good, let's go in the opposite direction. Again, going into the twist to hold. Once you come into the hold itself, sit up a bit taller with an inhale. And then roll the back shoulder back even further, looking behind you as far as you can with your exhale. Breathe. One more breath here. And with your next inhale, unwind, lift the arms up. And this time, hinge at your hips, fold down over the thighs. The hands can either be on the thighs or toward the floor, depending on how deeply you want to fold here. Let's stay for just a few breaths. Good. Inhale, roll yourself back up to a seat. All right. I got the spine and shoulders and everything nice and warmed up now. We'll do a little bit more work for those shoulders though. So this is one of those exercises that looks easy, but is not. Happens a lot in yoga, but here we are. You're going to start by taking the arms out to the sides and then bending the elbows so the fingertips point toward the ceiling. I call this cactus arms. We've been here before, most of us. And so with the inhale, you'll open up the elbows as far away from each other. So you're pinching the shoulder blades together. The heart is opening. With your exhale, you'll bring the elbows forward as if they're going to touch. Yours may not, mine do. And then you're going to lift the elbows up, okay? So it's inhale, take the arms nice and wide apart. And then exhale, squeeze them together and up. Your hands can touch if your elbows don't, okay? But still lift. Inhale, open up. Exhale, squeeze together and lift. Again, inhale, open up. Exhale, squeeze together and lift. And do a few more. Squeeze together, lift. You're like, I didn't know my shoulders did that. They do. Squeeze together and lift. You got a country accent from somewhere. Good, squeeze together and lift. We'll do one more after this. Open up and squeeze and lift. And then drop the elbows down. Whew. And take an adjusting breath. That builds some heat. I'm not sure if you noticed that, but I feel quite a bit of heat around my chest and my upper back, and of course the upper arms as well. So if you're ever feeling cold, do that for a few rounds to see what happens. Good. Still working with the shoulders. I'll have you take your arms out to the sides. And this time, sweep your arms forward. Have your right hand float over left, right over left. And then continue across and give yourself a hug, holding on to the arms or the shoulders. Those of you with more open shoulders might be able to tighten the hug, but just get a grip wherever you can, okay? Now, once you have that, Lift the elbows in front of you and hold. You'll feel the shoulder blades separate at your upper back, widening. And take deep breaths here. Big breath in and out. Take a deep breath in, lift the elbows. And exhale, drop the elbows down and release. Now, in the release is where you really feel what was going on there in the shoulders and the upper back. Now we have to do that one more time because we did right hand over left. Now we need to do left hand over right. So take the arms out to the side of reach and then sweep them forward. Left hand over right, left over right. Continue across, holding onto the arms or shoulders, maybe inching further into the hug. Good. Now, once you've made that connection, lift the elbows in front of you as much as you can. Feel the shoulder blades widen again. And of course, we're breathing here. So do that. Breathe. One more breath here. And then exhale, drop the elbows down, release the hug. Again, notice what's going on. All right. So for our next trick, go ahead and lift your left arm into the air. Drop the hand behind the head. We love this one. Reach up with your right hand, holding onto the forearm or the elbow. You're going to pull the arm more toward the center line of your body. The free hand behind you, your left hand, bend the elbow deeper as if you're bringing it toward your spine, and then feel your chest lift. And staying for about 5 or 6 deep breaths, just feeling that stretch in the shoulder, which is not the most comfortable thing on the planet, but we'll make it. Let's do 2 more breaths. And then don't drop the arm, just carefully release it, feeling it unfurl next to you and noticing everything that happens with that. The release in the shoulder girdle, the circulation returning to the arm and the hand, and just it might feel like it's heavier, but like in a relieving way. All right, side number 2. Go ahead and lift your right arm up, bend the elbow, hand behind the head. The left arm, reach up and grab either the forearm or the elbow itself and pull it toward the center line of your body. Now again, the free hand behind you, bend the elbow deeper, bringing that closer to your spine, and lift the chest. And again, staying for about 6 breaths or so. Last breath here. And again, don't drop the arm. carefully release, feeling it unfurl next to you and noticing everything that comes with that sensation. The shoulder, the arm, the hand. Now, after all of that, I'm sure your shoulders just feel nice and loose now. Lots of circulation flowing to the extremities. It's a good one to bring in, especially if you're kind of feeling stagnant. So this next one has a couple of components to it. So we'll walk through it step by step. So we're still on the edge of the chair, feet stacking underneath the knees and knees hip width apart. You're going to lift your left arm into the air, reaching up. Your right hand is going to reach across the body to the outside of your left thigh. Okay, right hand left out of the side of the left thigh. Good. Sitting up nice and tall, you're going to lean to the right so the left hand reaches toward the right side. Keep the left hip on the ground. The next thing you do with your exhale is you pull on the right hand, drawing the right shoulder forward of the body as you keep leaning to the right. So it's lean, it's a twist. We're breathing. Try not to fall over. And then coming back up, unwind, release the left arm down. All right, side number 2 for that. Go ahead and lift the right arm up. With the left hand, reach across the body to the outside of the right thigh. Good. Then we're going to lean to the left first. Feel the right hip bone grounding, and then pull on the outside of the right thigh. Lots of lefts and rights happening. Pull on the right thigh. Draw the left shoulder across, and keep leaning to the left. And breathe. Good. With your next inhale, sit up, unwind, and release the arm down. Good. So we're going to come back into the spinal flex, the heart opening, and we're going to stay for just a few breaths. All right. So hands can stay on the thighs, roll the shoulders down the back, turn the chest toward the ceiling. Now, if it's too much to have the neck hanging back, what you can do is you can shrug your shoulders up towards your ears, and that creates a shelf for the head. So it's not so straining on the neck. Feel the chest opening. There's also a lovely opening of the throat here, front of the neck. Breathe. And then shrug the shoulders up to bring the head up, coming to a neutral spine. Great. And then from here, just fold forward over the thighs. Hands can be on the thighs or hang to the floor. Release the head so the chin drops in toward the throat, the back of the neck opening up. All right. Inhale, bring yourself all the way up. Wonderful. So go ahead and slide to the back of your chair, and we'll spend the last few minutes we have together in meditation, Just letting all this goodness we just did sink in. So, relaxing back, feet flat on the floor, hands on your thighs and eyes closed. Just notice, how does your body feel after this movement? You don't have to qualify that so much as good or bad, just noticing, where is there sensation in the body? And then please bring your awareness to the point at the very center of your brain, center of the head. And at that point, see a radiant ball of light ignited at the brain center. As you hold your awareness at this ball of light, just see it get brighter and brighter and brighter. Seeing this ball of light shine into your head, your brain, bathing the brain, feeling that bright light seeping into your mind, shining into the lightest and darkest corners of your consciousness. And just feel that light neutralizing any worries, any stress, any mental tension. See it lifting any fog, any uncertainty or confusion, providing precise clarity to your mind. Feel it quieting the noise. Feel that bright light uplifting anything within you that needs to be uplifted. And feel your mind radiant. Allowing the internal visual of the light, allowing that to fade, but keeping that radiance within. Bring your palms together. Go ahead and rub them together, taking a deeper, fuller breath. And bring those heated palms over the eyes, brushing back over the top of the head and down the neck, bringing yourself back to the space around you.